Hey guys, I'm Thad with Warden Airsoft, and today we're going to show you some stuff about G&G's F2000. Okay guys, so here we have G&G's F2000. Now right out of the box you're obviously going to get the gun. You get one high-cat 450 round mag. You get a tool to adjust the front sight. And you also get a cleaning and dejamming rod. It doesn't come with a battery. It doesn't come with a charger. Most high-end guns don't. That's the case here. A few little things about the gun. The gearbox inside of it is a modified version 6 gearbox. Everything in the gearbox is metal. Really nice gearbox. The body itself is a nylon fiber composite material, also known as a really high-end plastic. You're not going to have to worry about breaking it. It's really thick. It's really tough. You're not going to have a problem there. The upper receiver up in this area is all metal, which is really nice. That's the parts that really matter, that run your gun, so you don't have to worry about those breaking or anything happening to those. Some of the great things about this gun is just its easeability of use. It's a small, light gun that's really equally balanced, so it's easy to shoulder on any shoulder. The gun's made to be ambidextrous, so all your controls, you're able to get to them from both sides, no problem. The gun's also extremely easy to field strip and clean out. All you have to do, you'll see this silver pin in the center of the body. You push it through. You pull it all the way out. And then you can take the entire upper receiver off. And that gives you access to the inner barrel, the hop-up, anything you'd ever want to do on your upper receiver. Right there, real easy to get to. If your gun gets jammed, this is also a really great thing because you can send your dejamming rod all the way through the barrel, right out the other side, and clean out anything. You don't have to worry about holding your gun upside down, trying to get stuff loose. That's not a problem with this gun. And then all you have to do to put it back on, just put the upper receiver back in, slide it all the way back, and that silver tab we pushed out before, push it back in, and it's good to go again. Another really cool thing about this gun, it's one of the few guns that have this, is you can change its FPS. It has a screw in the spring guide in the very back of the gun, and as you screw that in, your FPS will go up and up. And if you need to use it indoors at a CQB field, you can take it all the way out, and it'll drop you down to where you can play in most CQB fields too. Another great thing about this gun is the trigger. Much like P90s and a few other guns, has a two-stage trigger. What that means, if you pull it halfway back, you're going to get semi-auto, and if you pull it all the way back, you're going to get full auto. Now, this gun is mainly aimed at some of your higher-end markets. It's a really great CQB weapon, and it's also really good at mid-range distances too. If you're looking to pick it up, the retail for them runs between about $300 to $350, depending on where you look and what configuration you get. Like I said, it's small size. It makes it really good for CQB, and you get a full-length barrel out of it with half the size of a normal gun. The overall length is about 710 millimeters, and then the barrel length inside is 430 millimeters. It's about the same size as an M16. So your barrels from M16s and stuff should work. Your inner barrel diameter, it is a semi-tight bore barrel. It's a 6.04 millimeter barrel. So, right out of the gate you have a pretty decent tight bore barrel. As far as everything else goes, your fire selector, much like the P90, is right below the trigger. As you can see it there, it just swivels back and forth. Also, your hop-up unit is in the top of the gun. It has a flip-up latch. and the hop-up unit gears are right in here, and you can get to those really easy. Your battery, like most AEGs, goes in the behind the butt plate of the gun. You have one rail up top. That is the only rail on this gun. They do sell an attachment to replace this handguard down here with a tri-rail if you'd want that. And then also, just so you know, there is on this one a little flip-up hatch up here. This is where the real ejection port is on the F2000. They eject everything forward, just so you're not having bullets go into your face if you switch shoulders. This one also has just a decorative charging handle. It doesn't actually cycle the gun or anything. It doesn't open up like the hop-up or anything, because your hop-up's right here. It's just there for decoration. It's spring-loaded. But other than that, that's most of the exterior of the gun. As far as the interior, it's using a modified version 6 gearbox. Everything's pretty much the same. The cutoff lever's slightly different, and that's about all that's different. It uses 8mm ball bearings. All the gears and the gearbox itself is metal. And then the piston and piston head inside of it are polycarbonate. The first tooth on the piston is steel though, so you don't have to worry about wear and tear there. Everything else, we're going to have to go out to the field and cover it there. There we'll give you some FPS count, we'll give you a rate of fire count, and we'll show you off some of the distances that this thing can handle. Okay guys, now we're back out at Warden Airsoft out at the field, and we're going to show you some of the chrono stuff on the F2000. The F2000 does have an adjustable spring guide, so you can change your FPS just a little bit. So we're going to have the spring guide all the way out. We'll show you that. Then we're going to take the spring guide, put it all the way in, and show you that too. Okay guys, so as you saw, with the spring guide all the way out at your lowest FPS setting, it's shooting right around 350, and then with it all the way in, you're getting somewhere between 410 to 425, so that's a really big change. I mean, that's 75 foot per second. If you want to, you can probably use this thing in most indoor fields, and you can definitely use it in most outdoor fields. You just got to be careful where you put it at, that way you're not going over people's regulations. Okay guys, so that was our review of the G&G FN 2000. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we hope to see you guys around the field sometime. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook, check out our website, wardenairsoft.com, and also make sure you guys check out our A to Z Airsoft podcast. I think you guys will like it. Thanks.